Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. It's the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up. Trying to put the face to the name. Pull up.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Too Cold. But tonight, he's known as the Hooded Knight. Ah, you like what I did? Yeah, King
baby.
Too Cold. What's up?
Baby. What's good, baby? You know, we got to bring it gutties. You know, we're bringing that real street gutter, that real street gutter to the people tonight, man. What's good with y'all, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Clive in the building.
Clive, what it do, homie? What it do?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, bro, man, look. Wednesday Night Dynamite, we on live with the people. Dude, so far, okay, winter's coming. It's not a bad show, but you know what? I want to talk to you about this one specific thing because it really made my ass itch like one-ply toilet paper. Okay,
Let's talk it. We got time. Let's talk it,
bro. The Big Bill, Ricky Starks, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega roast battle. That shit was uber trash. I'm like, I know what Ricky Starks could do on the mic. I know what Chris Jericho could do on the mic. Wasn't really expecting much from Twinkle Toes, and I wasn't really expecting much from, Big Bill. He was looking real SAWFT short. I'm like, bro, it just seemed like it went way too long and the crowd didn't sell for shit. What was your thoughts on that? Because I'm like, bro, it's hard to watch.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Halfway through, I got up and went upstairs and looked for my hoodie. I'll be real with you.
So
the reason why I got up, but the reason why it was so is a class says Kenny is good on the mic too. We'll get into that, but Kenny was messing up, and then Jericho was trying to make his little jokes, and Ricky was trying to make his little jokes, and I'm like, you know what? And then you sent me that text, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I just got up. I didn't pause the TV. I did nothing because I wasn't feeling it anyway, man. I'm like, all right, this is going on way too long. You're letting Kenny get too much talking. We already been to the Kenny Omega School of Promos. We already seen what it is. So it's like, why? And then Jericho, it's like, man, I don't want to say Jericho is done, but boy, I don't think there's much else for Jericho to be able to call people. I think he's called everyone every damn thing in the book. Like right now, man, he's just throwing stuff on the wall to see what sticks, and not everything is combining the right way. But yeah, I got up and went and got my hoodie, man, and came back and Ruby Soho was coming out. So my boy, he's gonna tell you right there what I thought of it, man, right there.
No, absolutely. And I was just like, damn, man, like, come on, Chris, really? Like this is what you do? You are the master of shit like this. So I was highly disappointed. And then, like you say, Kenny was stepping over his lines. Ricky Starks seemed like he didn't know what the hell to do. Like, he tried with some comebacks, but I'm like, bruh, come on now. And then Chris Jericho, that whole thing, it was like, bruh, it's only so many times you can call somebody a rip-off Rock or, Enzo. That was nice. Cool. That was different, but same shit, I
mean, but right, that's that, people been still saying that about him all this time.
But other than that, man, look, bro, as we got, the New Japan Strong and the ROH title shown right now, we got that boy Jay White in the ring. Bryce Remsburg is reffing this match right now. Dude, winter is coming. Is this a 1 week or a 2 week special?
Normally it's just a 1 week. It's just like kind of like normally he does it the first week of the month. Yeah. Because it's kind of like that, just kind of like, winter's coming, it's Christmas time, that's more of what it is. But it's been kind of like that first or second week of December, which it is. Tony Nese versus Ethan Page final battle. Ooh, Tony throwing out a nice little card. So right, I don't see this being a 2-week thing. But I will say, normally the winner is coming episode is usually a little bit more. You usually have a title match, somebody's defending championship or something. You know, it's usually something
a little more hype behind
it. Right now. This one isn't bad because you got this Continental Classic, so we're still getting good matches. And so far, we've had 2. We're on Briscoe and Jay White right now, but the ones that have come before them, I'm not gonna lie, the Bruce and Jay Lethal went a little quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
But the Andrade versus Brody King was pretty. That was pretty hard hitting. I liked that one. So it's not been a bad show. It's been some good, solid wrestling. The Jericho Omega thing kind of really went bomb. Soho and Ruby was just kind of Ruby is Soho. Sorry, Rio and Soho. They that match was it was what it was. Wardlow did his little promo. Roddy and Hangman Page actually had a good match. Then of course some more jokes started to show, blaming Page, and then all that would happen. But for the most part, man, it's been a 2.8 show, 7, maybe 2.8, 2.7 kind of show. Some good matches. The promos, the beginning of the show was cool. The whole setup with the Roddy and then Samoa Joe talking about Max and what happened, and Page coming out, and then Roddy. It's kind of like you kind of foreseeing this thing is about to come ahead at World's End. Like they're going to end the year revealing who the devil is and who's really behind it. And like a lot of people, I'm starting to really buy into the Roddy Strong and the Kingdom being the cohorts, being the other people. The question is, who's the actual devil, and who's that other fourth man that came out to put the beat down on MJF, because he was a pretty big dude. But we have a feeling we know who it is. But I almost kind of wish it's not him, because I want to see him go on his own path. That's what I'm talking about.
I was just about to say, let's bring that up, because when he cut a promo, Clyde said the same thing. He cut a promo, and in his promo, he alluded to the devil and the fallen angels and stuff like that. So I was thinking, like, damn, I could see it being Wardlow. But like you, I do want to see him travel his own path. I also want to see Will Hobbs travel his own path. These are two
cool
guys.
Where Hobbs is at, because Hobbs has a good mouthpiece in Don Callis.
Yeah,
Wardlow's kind of been on his own since he left MJF, so it's been, that's why I kind of want to see his own path more, because we've been seeing him on his own. We saw him have a TNT championship run on his own, as Jay White, after he got put on his dome, just pinned Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe, I don't know, this boy gonna get any points right now. Him and Daniel Garcia sitting on eggs right now,
which is crazy. Cause Briscoe, I hate to see the fact that he ain't got no points, but when it comes to like Daniel Garcia, I'm like, damn, bro, like, what's the plan for Danny? Because I'm like, I thought he was gonna get a nice
Jay Lethal. And Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal ain't got no points either. And right now we got one more match to go in the goal and the goalie. They got the graphic up right now. Everybody's pretty much there's like one more match, and then they're gonna move on to the next round. But like you, now Jay Lethal's really more of the surprise. Like Garcia, I'm guessing. Well, I guess if you really think about the people they fought so far, it makes sense. It makes sense, even if people have a disagreement with it. It kind of makes sense, because who did Jay Lethal start off with? Swerve. Swerve had just came off that big victory against Page, so he's kind of like, Swerve is kind of riding a high right now. So it's like, all right, it can't be Swerve. And then it went to be Roosh, and then but Roosh needed the points too. So it was like they both needed the points. And then it came to Jay White, where it's like, nah, but Jay took an L against Swerve, so it's like, Jay gotta come up too. But it's like, damn, where does that leave Jay Lethal? So it's like, so Jay Lethal out of the three is really the more surprising, that he's at the bottom with no points. But I think before this thing truly ends, they'll all have some points, maybe except for Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe, and when you think about it, when you look at this, when you look at everybody that's in this in both leagues, he's the least of everybody.
Right.
Right now, he's the least that's really been on AEW. He's the least that's really done anything. We know who he is. We know why he's there. We know why we enjoy seeing him. But outside of that, you're not, he's not none of the other guys that's like in the midst of really building right now. Like Jay White's building, Swerve is building, Roosh is building, so he took an L, but he's picked up a couple of victories, so he's good in the match. Brody King has picked up some victories, but he took a loss tonight. Andrade, he beat Brian Danielson, Saturday, and then he picked up a victory tonight, but he kind of started off a little slow. So, everybody's kind of building. Moxley sweeping through everybody. Swerve sweeping through everybody. They fight tonight. So who's going to lose? So, you got certain people, man, that's just like really hot. But in any tournament, on any company, you're going to have them people, man, that's going to take them L's. And it's unfortunate that we're seeing three people that people like, especially Garcia. I think he'll get some points. I feel Jay Lethal will get some points. If there's somebody that's going to walk out this thing with no points, it's going to be Mark Briscoe, man. And it's just the pecking order of it. It's not even, it's not hate on nobody's side. At least I don't think. It's just the pecking order of who they got in that tournament and who needs to get that love. Melody, short music.
What's up? No, I agree. You said the name, bro. And this is a guy that we've been in love with, man, since the NXT days. Didn't really get to just do in WWE. He's been in AEW, but not really in AEW. He put something up that really struck my attention. And it's like, damn, I did not even realize it's been that long. Andrade Idolo. It's been a year since he's been on AEW Dynamite. What are your thoughts on that, man? Because we talk about, Tony Khan's booking, and even though he's booked a lot of great things, there's a lot of main event players or people we think could really be impact players, and they really haven't been getting booked the way we would assume. We talk a lot about Malachi Black and how he really hasn't done anything in the singles ranks, even as far as singles matches, even though he's part of the dominant faction House of Black. You got Andrade, who it seemed like so many other people get lost in the shuffle with this start, stop. Right. Do you see Andrade, man? Do you see him leaving AEW once his contract is up? Or do you think right now, man, it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, man, it just ain't his time yet, but it will be eventually?
It's not that it's not his time. People are going to give AEW crap for this because AEW is a fluctuating company. It's not going to keep one person bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
Like everybody's going to come in. Everybody's going to get their opportunity. Yeah, some people are going to have moments where they may have a moment where like MJF is having his moment. When Will Ospreay officially shows up in AEW, he's going to have his moment. Paige had his moment. Moxley had his moment. Swerve is now having his moment. So, it's like, oh, here he is. Speaking of Swerve, hold on. We
got to see this.
Oh, hold on. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince is here. Get up on your feet. Get them hands ready.
Hit it. I need Leo, man, to hit that. Let's go. I like how they added that at the beginning of his song. Whose house to let the crowd do for his song, for his beat drop?
Swerve's house. Yeah.
I like that.
That's what it is.
Man, Nana be hitting that shit, man.
Hey.
Easy. Hold up.
Hey, and got everybody doing it. Got everybody in the crowd doing it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, I don't know if you've seen the videos that's been circulating on social media, bro, but I guess back in Nana's wrestling days, bro, he's about 280, big beefy son of a bitch running through motherfuckers on the independents.
I mean, hey, they say Nana was one the man to be messed with. But hey, things happen, man. At certain time, there was just a time, man, where a lot of gifted people just did not get opportunity, and it wasn't based on how good they were. It was based on other things that really held them back. That was out of their control. So, hey, it is what it is. But right now, man, we got that boy, the wild thing himself, man, Mr. Unpredictable.
You know, I don't know if you know this, and man, and it could just be me, but I'm starting to see a little bit of a metamorphosis of the Swerve character. Like he still kind of got that final boss type swag, but I'm starting to really get like NXT vibes when he really came into his own on NXT. Like you remember when he had that dramatic character change right before Hit Row, and then like, this is it right here. I feel like right now, man, he's really hitting his stride. Like I feel like right now he knows he's that motherfucker in AEW right now.
You know what the thing is? I feel like he had that stride with Hit Row. Like I feel like it's just continued over. Like it seemed like it took a minute because he transitioned from one company to another, and he had to figure out his way to get to get him back on. But he stayed the same consistent character as far as just what the presence, the swag, and everything that he was doing in the ring. So I honestly, man, because I feel like that's what made him hot. It was that last run. Like that's what made him that commodity when he showed up. It was like, oh, he showed up in AEW. Oh, Swerve in AEW. Oh shit. Oh, Swerve and Keith Lee tag team champions. Oh shit. And then oh shit, Swerve then turned on Lee. It's like, all right, man. Like he continued to reach in that bag right now as we got the bell rung and we got this main event match. Swerve Strickland.
Oh, and we got a 5-minute overrun, so we'll get at least 20 minutes.
Hey, I'm good with that, man. Right now, both men, whoever wins, gonna have the most points out of the entire Continental Classic period. These are the two guys that have taken no L's, so it's only right. Winner is coming. The main event. Here it is. Here we go. Let's do it. Hey, Earl says, man, middle school Christmas concert tonight equaled my interest in seeing Ruby Soho wrestle. Damn, Earl. Ooh, right out the gate. Right out the gate. Clive, my boy, you've been putting in the comments tonight, man. I want to get to a couple of them, what you were saying. Yeah, Warlow does want revenge on MJF, but I still want him to go at it himself, not be a part of this little group. JY, Mark be on Ring of Honor, him and FTR is going to go up against the BCC at Death Before Dishonor or whatever the pay-per-view they just showed and talked about. Then of course you say Seth and Becky may leave WWE in 2024. They ain't leaving. They ain't going no goddamn where. Especially after Seth said all that shit he just said to CM Punk. He better not go no goddamn where.
Man,
he better not go no goddamn where. Anywhere he better go home for vacation and come back. That's all he's about to go. Wherever he goes, Swerve and people dancing all over the world. Of course, man, because Swerve, they like this man's swag, man. Like I said, but to your point, that transition, because for me, when I saw Swerve, I'm like, man, he's a great character. He'll be a better bad guy. Like he'll be a better bad guy. Then once he kind of became a bad guy before Hit Row, he was winning the championships. He was doing the thing. He was showing out. And then he got with Hit Row, and then Hit Row did what it did. And obviously, you can see the effect that he had and what he was doing, what it had to Hit Row compared to when Hit Row came back. And obviously, he didn't come back because he was signed to AEW. And now we see what he's doing. It's a process, man. It's a process. A Swerve just gave that boy Moxley a kiss on top of the forehead. It's a process, man. AEW is doing things differently, man. And people keep looking at what WWE does and how they do it. And they're like, well, this is how you run a company. This is how you're used to what they do. This is it's not like WWE. What WWE does is perfect, because we've seen for a lot of years, man. What were we complaining about? Why were people not watching Monday Night Raw? Okay.
Yeah.
Why were the viewerships for Monday Night Raw down so much, even when it was non-football season? Like, come on, man, let's stop pretending. But people, that's how bandwagon people jump. But
actually, like,
right, man. So for AEW, again, it's different. The way they present their stars, it's more like a sports league in a way. You have your superstars, you have your stars, and then you have your up and comings, and then you got your wow, how did they make it here? then you gonna have that. That's in any league. That's in any sport where you look at players and how you rate them. They're no different here. That's why I say it's more about wrestling than it is storyline. Like you just gotta, when you got something with somebody, then you can create the story. But when it's just, getting out there and doing what you love to do, hey man, give me matchups like this, because I'm seeing a lot of matchups that I didn't think I wanted to see, but I'm glad I got to see them, because you know what, they were what I wanted to see, and I'm excited for that. So I don't want to have to wait months and months for a lame ass story just for you to do a match. Like that's damn Swerve, second rope DDT. God damn.
Oh, he ain't playing, bro. We got a new guest on the show, man, from Ecuador, Antonio Delgado.
What up, man? Welcome to the show, man. We appreciate you, man, hanging out with your boys, man, on this Wednesday night block party, baby. AEW style. But man, damn, Swerve. Hey, Swerve.
I just seen that DDT. Moxley went right on the dome piece.
Right on the dome. Right on. That's why I'm like, damn, Swerve. Like, damn, that was, damn. He hit that. But this is what I want to see, man. Like, we're seeing these two guys fight because of this tournament. Like, I don't need a story. I don't need some lame ass bullshit ass story that you want to try to put together to make sense to why these guys got to fight. It's competition. Fight. I want to let me see who the best. Oh, Moxley, he already showed me who he is. Swerve. I need you to show what you are. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, man.
And the thing I love about this is because, Mox, ever since he came in AEW, he's been known as like that violent gatekeeper. He's been known as that guy that's gonna bleed and make you bleed. Swerve Strickland, up until this point, we really haven't seen much of that type of Swerve. We seen little violent antics with him and Billy Gunn with the breaking of the fingers and breaking into people's homes. But that match that he had with Hangman, that was just that right there. Yeah, that right there. Because that's some shit that Moxley would do. That Moxley's the same man that had a bunch of barbecue skewers smashed into his forehead. This guy Swerve is up here stapling himself with a staple gun.
No. He didn't staple. He did staple himself, but it wasn't like he did it on purpose. It was after he took about 5 or 6 staples from Hangman Page, because Hangman Page was putting them things in his chest.
Yeah.
Then he was like, see, this is nothing. Nothing. He was just showing. That was after the fact that he already got him put in by somebody else, and then got one put in on the side of his cheek with a damn little.
And the crazy part is, you see the staples in his chest, and you see the staples in his face, and you see him bleeding. He no-sold that shit. Like, he's a sick son of a bitch. The only other person I see doing some crazy shit like that is Mox. Like, Mox, Mox ain't the biggest guy, but he's not the smallest guy. But he's such a crazy, sick, twisted son of a bitch. He's believable in any match. Swerve Strickland, this version of Swerve versus Mox is perfect. Because, as you see, they're both methodical, right? They kind of got that serial killer-like approach where they ain't got to go off fast. They're going to be maniacal and step by like a P. Dunne. They're going to wear you down. But when they get you, it's going to be a bloody mess. You see these two right now. They starting to pick it up. What we say, man, what the kids say, let these men cook. We still got, 13 minutes left for match time?
Man, let them cook. I want to see this main event, man. I don't need a fast match. Work the match, man. Like,
no. You said something. What you say? Crock pot cooking? That's
cooking, man. Sometimes you need that crock pot cooking. I'm okay with a little I'm okay with a little slow cooking, man, because I know because I trust the process. You got to trust you can't trust the process with everybody. Yeah. Obviously, in this business, you can't trust it with everybody. But with some people, man, you got to let them do what they do. No matter how much. And some people are tired of the Roman Reigns style, because Roman Reigns has been crock pot cooking for 3.5 years right now. Okay, like in every match Roman Reigns has, he hasn't really had too many quick matches. He's been having these long 25 to 30-minute matches, and it's like, bruh, like, damn, man, I wouldn't mind a couple of microwave meals from you from time to time. Like, goddamn, but. Nah, Roman's been, but that's what been making a lot of his matches good. It's made some bad. Not every match has been great, but a lot of the matches he's had with some people, they've been really great matches because one, you trust the people, so you trust what they gonna do. So when they start to cook and it's slowly cooking and you see it working, and then you all right, oh, this meat start, oh, look at that, oh, there's a lot, I see the pink coming out, all right, bet this thing is cooking, it's almost done, and then boom, oh, we in that stretch, 5 more minutes, and you know what, it's dinner time, and then boom, get what we get. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't have a crock pot type of match, man. It don't work for everybody, man. But yeah, no, I'm okay with it, you know, from time to time, man, with certain people, man. Like, nah, let them work, let them do what they do, because I know when it's time to serve, oh, we all about to get served up, so it's all good. Earl says, man, I've been seeing that both WWE and AEW are about to lose mad stars. Also, AEW walkouts. Moxley is the only name mentioned so far. WWE massive cuts. Moxley, look, if Moxley's walking out of AEW, there's no, you can't blame this on Tony Khan, because I don't know what else Tony Khan needs to do. You're a 3-time AEW champion. You win damn near every match you have. You wrestle whenever the hell you want to.
Yeah, wherever you want to,
however you want to. Like, it ain't like you don't, even when you ain't got shit to do, you doing shit. So it's like, bro, for real, it's like, I don't know how much more there is to do. And you can't say he ain't paying him well, because shit, Moxley out here damn show making his money. So he ain't saying you can't tell me he ain't getting paid. So if he walks out, I need to hear it. I'm gonna need a definite answer. But I damn sure ain't putting it on Tony Khan. You can't. No. I can't say put it on Tony Khan. Like, hell, Moxley was champion when he wasn't even supposed to be champion, and become multiple champion because he's won the AEW International Championship. So, bro, you've come in and been running. You've been coming in and doing what you want since day one. Like, there's been no holdback on you whatsoever. You've lost in 4 years. In 4 years, I believe Moxley has lost a total of maybe 5 matches. Like, he hasn't really lost that much. Like, the man is on like 23-1, 23-2.
Yeah, I think he's got the highest win percentage in AEW.
So I don't know, but as far as the rest of the company, I mean, you know, WWE again. I love what Triple H is doing, but he's not gonna have time for everybody. Everybody's not gonna get the opportunity to be. You're gonna have to stand out. You're gonna have to, especially when you sign guys back like CM Punk and Randy Orton, when they come back, like, you got to stand out. You really got to do something, especially for the entertainment company. Okay, not for the wrestling company, for the entertainment company. You got to stand out, man. Here, you can come wrestle and really be a great wrestler and get a lot of time. You can work on the entertainment aspect. You can work on the promo aspect. You can work on all that other stuff. But you can come wrestle here.
But what did you say before? You said a couple days ago, you know, when we was talking, dude, one signing or one firing could really change the landscape of a company. I mean, just think about it. It can. Let's think about it. A month ago, the WrestleMania picture a month ago looked a lot different than it did from ever since 2 weeks ago. You know, and again, you know, like you say, you know, up until 2 weeks ago, it was just a rumor. It was just an inkling. It was just talk. It was just online chatter. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people that had certain plans in place going into 2024, going into 2024 and through. Now CM Punk's back. Okay, well, shit, clearly we got to shift the focus to CM Punk now, because as you see, CM Punk's doing massive ratings. All his segments, of course, have been the top drawing segments. But, dude, they said the first announcement of CM Punk that night when he came back to AEW, this man's merch sales was in the 6 figures.
Yeah, because it's WWE. I mean, again, man, the guy's biggest moment was in WWE. So, of course, man, we all saw this. I'm not denying none of what you said, because it's all 100% fact. We all knew this. We said it when he showed up in AEW. Said, damn, boy, if this is and he got the love when he came to AEW. He got the love for coming back to wrestling, coming back and doing something. He got that love. So we all said, damn, we can only imagine what would happen if he made it to back to WWE. Well, we just saw it. So I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm not thrown off by none of this. I expected this to happen. So what's up?
No, I'm sorry. Have you seen that? So back in AEW, one of his biggest gripes was, nobody wanted to take advice, nobody wanted to listen. Everybody thought they were above the veterans, and they kind of did their own thing. Well, and then when he came back to WWE and he cut the promo, he's like, "I'm home, and I want to help." And his biggest thing was building the next generation, right? And then so now you see reports online today, CM Punk, he stayed the whole entire weekend. Even when they left Connecticut, he showed, he was behind the scenes at NXT yesterday. He was there at the Performance Center again today, holding class, holding session with the talent, letting talent come talk to him, training with the NXT stars. And it says that it has been reported that he actually wants to take over and assist with Shawn Michaels when he's done in the ring to actually help work with the NXT brand. So how much outside of just for CM Punk, if everything continues to go well, how much outside of that, do you think could really be of value, especially to a brand like an NXT with all these up-and-coming stars, man? And you got a guy like him that seems like he legitimately wants to help.
I have no problem with that. That's fine. I think the major difference that we have to remember, and which people won't, and it'll be looked at as a non-excuse, is that AEW has more of an independent wrestling roster. So it's not like, I'm not saying it's not an excuse for them to not take advice. Okay. I'm not saying that, because that's been a problem, not just for what's up, JR. That hasn't been just a problem for CM Punk. That's been a problem for some of the other wrestlers.
Right.
But because whatever little thing they think has been working, in the little gyms, they think this was going to work here, and it hasn't. And that's the thing. It's knowing that what you're doing isn't working. But then again, oh shit, yeah, these two going at it. See that meal is almost done. That meal is almost done. It's almost ready for dinner, man. It's almost ready for dinner. Swerve jumping off the damn side of the ring.
And bro, when you finish up your question, man, that's actually our Cavs family right there. So I want to make sure you hit this question when you get done with your question.
We got to get back to the comments because quite a few.
Oh shit! When you talking about that, that stomp on the outside on the chair?
Yeah.
My TV a little bit slow.
Yeah, I know. No, it's all good. It's all good. Oh man.
Going up.
Hold on. They going through it. Oh, you son of a.
I know. CTK on that bullshit. Tony is on that bullshit, bro. Hey. So who the Earl? You said Mox leaving? Earl, you said Mox ain't leaving. He ain't leaving. It's shit like that. He ain't leaving.
All right, I'm gonna get. We about to get back to. We about to get into the comments real quick. But you saw the ending.
I just saw. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. He on that bullshit.
Okay, and now that's not a TK thing. That's not a TK thing. No, I'm not even mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. I actually like that happened because now, Swerve, everything's been good for you. You got a little bit of reality check. You in there with a dude that's willing to win just as much as anybody else. I'm fine with that.
Don't you try to justify this?
No. Take it how you want to take it. This is how I'm taking it, man. Because one, Swerve has 9 points. So him taking one, I'm okay with right now. Because I'd rather take it now than later on when it matters the most. So I'm good with this. Let Moxley go ahead and have that. Let Moxley go ahead and have that.
Okay.
Andrade got 9. Right now, Bryanson got 6. King got 6. Yeah. Jay White picked up his 6. Yeah, no, Jay White actually got 9. Yeah. No, we good. I'm okay with that. Oh. The fact that Moxley cheated so obviously, I mean, he's not a good guy. Moxley ain't a good guy. Moxley don't give a shit. So I'm good with it. Because if it wasn't Moxley, it would have been Swerve. So it is what it is. Yeah. We want to see Swerve win, but you know what? This is good. This is the main event match with John Moxley. This just giving motivation to come back through this tournament because it's not over. They're still going to wrestle again. You have to remember that this is not over.
And you see they got Swerve in the ring to focus on Swerve. You see his reaction. They panned it in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, they're showing the next matchups for the next tournament. Let me make sure I get these in. Because Swerve, because Moxley's going to take a loss. Moxley's going to take a loss. I guarantee it. He's going to take a loss. We got the next Continental Classic. We got the Blue League. We got Andrade versus Claudio. That should be nice. I ain't gonna lie. That one should be nice. Winner's coming on this Collision. So Collision, it's gonna be a week-long thing. Collision is gonna have winners coming. Then we got Kingston versus Garcia. We've seen them before. We know what they gonna do. I'm okay with that. All right. What's the next one? Because this is pretty much it. This is like the last little few matches. Brody King versus Daniel O'Brien. Ooh, shit. Ooh.
Hey, wait till you see what happened after that. It's something else about to happen.
Ooh. Hangman Page getting attacked.
I'm trying to figure out who the hell is this devil, man.
Where Kenny at?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Where is Kenny?
Oh, I forgot he's with
I'm looking. I'm trying to count to see if that's enough people for the Kingdom or if that's too many.
Yeah, I mean the Kingdom and Warlord. Like that's the that's the thought process. Like people feel like that's who it is, but the question is who's the devil?
All right, man. All right. Dynamite. Damn, Swerve. Shit. All right. Okay.
Is it MJF or is it somebody else? But it's like it ain't Adam Cole. Unless they plan on Adam Cole not really being as injured as we think he is. So it's like it ain't him. So it's like, well, who the hell is it gonna be? That's why I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see, man. But yeah, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We gotta have a little bit of controversy, a little bit of something good, something bad. But we definitely gotta let me get back up here to the comments. Where we at? All right, here we go. Because we had stuck because it was on Antonio for a minute, and then everybody started coming in. Something is going on behind the scenes other than what's being released public. I mean, that's always gonna happen, Earl. You know, that's always was. You know, they're not ready to tell anything as they want to. Clive, we talked about that, man. Like I said, I don't really see Moxley leaving. I don't see a reason why he would want to leave, other than just wanting to go back to WWE. There is nothing. If the complaint is, well, some of the young talent don't want to listen, but then again, like I say, it's more of an independent mindset than it is in WWE, where they're more on now, even more now. It's more of a growth, and again, you know, it's the wheels are bigger than one person. CM Punk said that years ago. You know, the wheels are gonna always keep spinning. They kept spinning while his ass was sitting at home for 10 years. So it's not like, you know, one being in WWE at being more respectful is different than any other company. It's just the simple fact that it's the company, and you know, unless you are a money maker, you ain't finna have no type of attitude whatsoever. Like that's the difference in that. Now AEW again, it's a little bit more free. It's a little bit more independent thinking, a little bit more independent, you know, stance on things. So that's the reason why it's a little more hectic. But at the same time, I know a lot of them young guys, they got to be looking around and be like, you know what? Shit, maybe I could have used some of that advice. Maybe I should have listened. Maybe I should have did that. And that's life lessons on them, man. Let it learn it. But at the same time, AEW still 4 years young, man. Damn, they not finna get it right perfectly right now. It's still gonna take them another 10, 15 years.
I mean, but think about it. You hit that, but you hit that right on the head, because 4 years in, within the first year, they automatically became the number 2 company. Like, so off top, you feel me? Again, you know, they started on a rev share deal, and then within the first year, got a 3-year contract extension. Then within the first 3 years, you added what? 2 more TV shows, and then within the first 4 years, you know, you had the largest selling pay-per-view outside of WWE, you know, out there in Wembley Stadium. So it's like, bro, you making history. You got the in-ring returns of Saraya. You never thought you would see Saraya again. You got Adam Copeland, which, you know, you got the whole thing you can play off with him and, you know, Christian. You got that. So they're doing their thing. And I think the thing is, the cool thing is to do is right now is to hate on AEW because they are the new up and coming. Well, they're not even new at this point. They're still in their infancy. They're becoming toddlers in the world of pro wrestling. But they're already head and shoulders above everybody else. ROH folded. TK bought that shit out. Impact, they're consistent, but they almost
folded. They almost folded. And that was kind of before AEW and Impact. They almost folded. That was before AEW, but somebody still saw something in them. And
hey, bro, a guy been sparing Impact for the last 22 years, man.
Man, look, I would say the first 10 years was growth. I would say maybe the first 12. The last 8 years, boy. Whew.
What do you think? What do you think? First, people were calling AEW WCW 2.0. Now we've graduated from that, and now you got people saying that AEW is turning into TNA 2.0. What are your thoughts on that?
A little bit of both, but you know, it's still too early though, man. Still too early. I mean, it's still 4 years in, man. I've never been one to say that AEW was going to instantly be the best wrestling company ever. I never said that. And I'll never say that because we all acknowledge WWE is number one. It is tops.
Is WWE the best wrestling company or the best wrestling entertainment company?
It's the best wrestling entertainment company, but for a while, it was the only company that people really cared to really watch the wrestling.
What up?
Yeah, you know, he had to see out. You wanted to make sure you just a reminder, just a nice reminder.
It's like I saw her, but I didn't realize. I'm like, she froze, and then I realized she was being an asshole.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted.
What up?
But it still takes time, man. But I want to get to some more of these comments, man. Clive says GCW still want Moxley. I mean, they always want Moxley. They want anybody that's got a name that's going to bring more people to it. Clive says more WWE superstars will get released. Of course, man, because they always release people.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're going to release more people even now is because they're bringing in so much young talent. They got to make room for all this young talent that they're going to groom up. You're not doing NXT the way you're doing it, not to bring the new talent up. And also, we've also begged the question, how long can you keep going with the older superstars before you start grooming newer superstars? You need to start grooming some of these younger guys now and start putting them out there. So when they get to that mid-30s, you know, kind of run, they're the top people and they can start building up for the new stars. But, you know, Triple H is doing that, but we've been saying that while Vince was running things, and we saw how that was working out. Due to the occur in January, February. Yeah, that's always around the what is it, the stockholders meetings and all that stuff when they financial times when they do all that. Look at NXT, bring in more talent. What's going to happen NXT stars that what's going to happen to them is, you know, either they'll make it or they won't. Clive says CM Punk getting what he want now. Yeah, pretty much. JR, man, what's good with you, bro? Man, want to get your question is, man, what do y'all see with Swerve being AEW champion next year? And what wrestler would y'all want to see push or get more shine? First and foremost, I have no problem with Swerve being AEW champion. Matter of fact, that's the whole reason why him and Hangman Page just had the bloodbath that they had, because Swerve made it very clear. It's not personal, man. It's just business, bro. I want what you had. I want what you got. I'm going to take it. And if I got to take it from you, I'll take it from you. If it was anybody else, I'll take it from them. But you happen to be in the ring, so I'm going to come take it from you because you don't seem to really care and really want it. That was the whole point. Did he step over the line by going to the man's house? Of course he stepped over the line by going to the man's house. But that's what got us that Texas death match that we got, which we still for it. And then to see him continue to come up, even before that and now, it's like, bro, yeah, hell yeah, man. 2024, Swerve, will be AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
And my thing about the Swerve thing too is, you know, you got a lot of people online like, oh, you know, making a big deal about the fact that he addressed the fact that he wants to be the first black champion. He's not saying he wants to be the first AEW black champion because he's black. He's saying like, yo, everybody had all these opportunities. Me getting this opportunity that you said Hangman didn't appreciate, that he didn't seem to deserve, that he didn't seem to want. Yo, all Swerve was saying, yo, people like me, we don't get that opportunity. We don't get the chance to just say, hey, look, I don't really feel like being I don't really feel like being champion right now. Oh my God. You know, and then still get the title put on you. He was just saying, if that was me, I would do everything and then some. You don't deserve it. But I happen to be me, who I am, a black man, which by doing what you didn't want to do, I will be making history. And what's the one knock that we said with AEW and Tony Khan? Outside of Jay Cargill, you really don't see the black talent. And not to make this a black and white thing, but let's be honest, it's a pro wrestling thing. You know, you really didn't see the black
but we
talent.
weren't seeing a lot of them being pushed. It was like you had guys, and it was like, okay, maybe they'll do Warlow, but then Warlow was kind of stop and go. Then it was like, well, maybe Jay Lethal will kind of come in, or maybe it would be Scorpio Sky. That's really what we were thinking. Yeah. We were really thinking, damn, Scorpio Sky they can really fuck around and put Scorpio at the top, man. Like it ain't like he can't do it.
Even Powerhouse Hobbs. Even Hobbs were split second.
That's why I was okay with where Hobbs is now, because he kind of needed that TNT championship run. But it was what happened after that kind of stalled him. But Scorpio Sky, though, man, look, Scorpio Sky was, bruh, he was that dude. He was like, yo,
is he still with AEW?
He is, but it's like we still ain't seeing him. It's like he ain't really doing much. So it's like TK, it's like you ain't got a lot of us. So the couple of us you do have that is good, that is over, that people want to see, and people wanted to see Scorpio Sky. That's the whole thing. It's not even us trying to push it just to say we want to see him. The people wanted to see Scorpio Sky. They actually wanted to see him kind of come up, like, especially when he had the match with was it Jericho? Like the match he had with Jericho when Jericho was the champion. He had won one of those casino boy battle royales or something, man. He got to fight Jericho, and he put on like a 20-25 minute classic with Jericho. It was like, bro, like this is what we want to see out of AEW, man. We want to see guys that we normally wouldn't see get an opportunity, and it's like, damn, bro, we want to see more of this guy, man. Scorpio Sky, we want to see more of him. We knew what he do at SCU. We knew what that was, but it's like, you know, you had one guy that was the past, one guy that was the present, and another guy that was the future, and Scorpio was the future. And it's like, we want to see this dude. So
I like this TNT run with Genie with the Lakers title. He was really bad with that.
That wasn't bad. But that's the highlight of his thing, though. And that wasn't really long either. That's the thing. It wasn't really long. So it's not just it's just the fact there aren't many of us at that level. So when it's like, damn, you know, we want to kind of see, you know, if it's this wide open as you say it is, it's like, all right, well, you got one. Not saying you got to skyrocket them there, but you know, elevate. Let's just elevate my man up a little bit. That's all.
But you know what?
It's a whole different story.
But you helped me see that though, because initially when him and Mox, we were just talking about Mox kind of getting whatever he wanted, and I seen that loss. But you know what? I was thinking from a personal standpoint. I had to look at it from a fan and from even a Swerve standpoint. Yo,
right?
You are on the main event of a highly rated cable wrestling TV show, and you in there with one of the biggest names in the industry, and you look credible as fuck with John Moxley. You know what? Hey, like you said, when you put it that way, that instantly took the steam out of me, because I'm like, you know what? You're right, because now, you know what? We don't want it easy. We was just talking about that. No, don't push him just because. No, you know what? Let me see my man go through some adversity. Let's see how you deal with that and come back out on the other end. So you know what? No, bro.
Exactly. Right. So I'm with it. That's why I'm like, ooh. And again, if Moxley had beat him clean, I would have more of a problem with it. But because Moxley had to grab that pants belt, he had to grab them pants and pull back. He had to cheat to beat my boy. The fact that you had to cheat to beat this boy, you know you was about to get ready to lose. That's the difference that's the storytelling of a match. Again, you ain't got to tell the story with a promo. You could just tell the story of the match. And it's the subtle little things. It's just that one little thing, which I feel like will bring them back around towards World's End. We'll get a Moxley versus Swerve again. And it's like, all right, we already seen what happened the first time. So we already know that the animosity, everything is up a little bit more. So now we're going to get this match again. But now we're at the point of the tournament where you either got to win or go home. So,
but what did you say? He finally stepped in the ring. See, his whole thing leading up to tonight, he wanted it more than everybody. He wanted it more than Hangman. He wanted it more than every opponent. But what did you say? You said he finally stepped in the ring with somebody that wanted it more than him. He stepped over the line when he went to Hangman's house because he wanted it more than Hangman. Moxley in this tournament
over the line because he wanted it more than him.
Say that shit. Let's go.
But that's not to say that Swerve don't want it, but that's to say that's to get Swerve back on that. Okay, you know what? I've been winning.
He got caught slipping.
I got caught slipping. I got caught, but I'm not out yet. I'm not out yet. This is only one. We about to come back. Let's get more back to these questions, man.
Come on.
Class says CM Punk get more money, etc. Well, of course, we know that. Champ says, man, kind of a mid edition of Dynamite at 2.7. I said that earlier. For me so far, had bigger expectations for this Swerve Mox match. Still going through. At the moment, like I said, it kind of did what it needed to do for me. And just as far as the tournament wise, because again, right now we're still at the point of the tournament where even if a person takes a loss, they still got an opportunity the next week, and we still got one more matches in each bracket for next week for both sides. Classic, of course, CM Punk doing it for the money. He said himself, of course, he's doing it for the money because this is it. Seth Rollins said it. This is your last run, bro. This is it for you. This is your last. This is your last cha-ching. You better hold on to it. Then of course Champ says, "Damn, Mox won." Yeah, he's like, "Damn, he didn't want to see Mox won." Champ, you've been swerving while you driving in your mama's basement all this time. So of course, man, we know you wanted to see Swerve win. Of course, he gave it a 2.4 because of that. Then Champ says, man, the Who's the Devil storyline is going on a while. Hope the payoff is good. Not another anonymous Raw GM and the devil ends up being Hornswoggle. That's it. I don't want to see that, man, but it is.
Little Lucifer.
He says, why they attack Hangman? Man, they've been attacking everybody that's kind of been, whoever's been accused or helping MJF has been getting attacked. TNA was the number 2 company in 20. It was the number from 2002 to about, I want to say about 2010, 2011. It was about the number 2 company.
Yeah, it was they got real high when Matt Hardy started doing that woken shit. They really
but even then, before the Aces and Eights, that's when it started to fall off.
Fucking Hogan.
I'll always give that. I'll be remote GOW on the scene reporting at Collision Saturday. Hey, we need that correspondent photo opportunity, bro. So you make sure you get all you can, champ. They moved the time up an hour for some reason. Well, it could be some sports thing or something going on. There's no pay-per-view, but there could be some, UFC or something going on. What do you think about next week? And it sucked at the end. Again, I get it. Because again, we all wanted to see. I'm pretty sure a lot of people had Swerve winning.
Oh no, bro. I think you're talking about NXT.
NXT. NXT. Oh damn, I did kind of read that fast.
No, you good.
I did kind of just read through that because I wanted to catch up. My bad, Clive. Maybe you want to talk on the NXT because I didn't catch anything. You know what happened? Because I didn't know what happened.
So only thing I know is that Carmelo Hayes supposedly got attacked, but I didn't watch it this week. The last thing we watched was Deadline. So sorry.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch NXT yesterday. We had a rare day off, so I had to.
Man, rare.
And then let's see, but I know Swerve, like you said, not Swerve. Carmelo got hurt, so supposedly he's not going to be the mysterious person that was supposed
Bruh,
to take over for
what if
Friday for the
Trick
US.
shows up in his place? Ha,
Hey,
ha.
I don't want that.
Oh,
I
no?
don't want that because he's got Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship.
Showed
I
him.
don't want that. Nah, bro.
Showed him.
You stay where you at. Get that to Braun Breaker. I said Braun Breaker the first time anyway. I said Braun Breaker should probably be the mystery guy for the United States tournament anyway. So I say you can let Braun go ahead and just go into the tournament. But I think who's somebody's fighting the mystery person that I don't think is going to lose. Who somebody got a match. Damn it.
Is
I
it
want
is
to
it
say
NXT, is it an NXT
it's
person?
either Bobby. It's either Bobby or Sheamus. It's one of them that's supposed to face the NXT person, the mysterious person, because they announced it last week, but we didn't know who it was going to be until after deadline.
I think it is Bobby.
I just don't remember who they said it was. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, but I can't remember who it said it was, but I don't know. But if you wanted to kind of bring somebody up. We already said we think Braun Breaker's kind of done everything he needed to do. He's already been NXT champion. He's kind of have his few little matches. He showed up and showed out for the Iron Survivor match. So it's like, if you want to present an NXT star, you want to present someone new. Hey man, right now I'm gonna be honest, man. Braun Breaker's probably the number one guy. I didn't even name Carmelo. When I saw Carmelo, I'm like, damn, that makes sense. That's cool. I'm good with it. But I said Braun Breaker should get this spot. So if it ends up being him, I'm good with it. I'm more than good with it because I chose him to be that mystery person anyway.
Okay.
Then we got what I'm going to interview the guy that knows the guy who helped set up the ringside area cousins. You stupid dude. You ain't got to go live with that one, champ.
Hey, he had me for a minute until we got to the ringside area.
I was gonna say you ain't got to go live with that one, man. You can keep that one for yourself. Oh man. So Devil Man may be Swerve and etc. I mean, I didn't think about it like that, but I don't think it's Swerve. He's on his own path. He don't need to do that. Clyde, this week's NXT, if you want to watch it, I don't need to watch it. I got it on DVR. I just didn't watch it. He was advertised for this week, Haynes. He was, but if he got beat up, he doesn't make it. I don't know. Mitch Cook, my man says, maybe it will be Hulk Hogan. God, I hope not. Earl says, I'm thinking both Hayes and Breaker are both getting called up in 2024. I think that's possible too, but because they specifically went out their way to say the mystery person in this U.S. title tournament was going to be somebody from NXT. Yeah. I was thinking who was ready right now. Like if they pulled this person up, they're ready. They've done like not only it's not like some like some of the people where they kind of got called up before they really got an opportunity in NXT. This person has already gotten an opportunity in NXT, and that's why either Braun Breaker or Carmelo are really the two top names. But because of the Trick storyline, I didn't think Carmelo was coming up just right now. So I figured it would be easier for Braun Breaker because he's really not doing anything. He was just a wrecking ball for the match that they had Saturday. So I'm really that's why I think it could really just be him, and I'll be fine with that. But yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the show. That's Dynamite first and foremost. Let's get that out the way, man. Champ gave it a 2.4. I'm gonna give it a 2.6. I'm gonna stay at my 2.7. The main event wasn't as bad. I get the finish. Some people didn't like it, but you gotta look at the bigger picture, man. It's the way that he lost. Sometimes we complain about that, and I can understand the complaint, but because of this tournament, because I really do believe we're going to get Moxley and Swerve again, which is going to, in that moment, it's just going to make you want to see that next match. Because again, at that point in the tournament, it's going to be, there's no more second chance. You lose. So now it's like, we saw where Moxley is willing to go. How far is Swerve willing to go? Hell, we're seeing how far Andrade was willing to go to get points. And what he in his last couple of matches. So I really do think that we'll get that again. So I'm not too mad about that. Quick little thing. Clive says Thursday tag team. Yes, Clive, we would do one more tag team over under for tomorrow. I haven't really thought about. I kind of know who I want to do, but me and the franchise, we'll talk more about that later. Earl says 1.99. Ooh, if Swerve had won, Earl would have had that at a 2.5. Mitch says, do you think Wes Lee, which I'm thinking you're talking about, is going to Raw or SmackDown?
You got to get back from that hospital bed first.
Yeah. Once he gets back from injury, if he's able to be the guy that we love and that we enjoy seeing first, honestly, I don't think it would matter. I think SmackDown would be the better show for him because SmackDown, I don't know, SmackDown still focus more on wrestling and growth than it does than Raw. But if I had to pick a show, I would say SmackDown.
No, I mean, same here. And again, dude, like, god damn, with that Raw. I love Monday Night Raw. Even under Triple H, 3 hours is watchable. Please
I'm telling you, man, 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's it. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I guarantee you, everybody be satisfied.
You know what?
If people start bitching about that, I don't want to hear about it because people were bitching about that second hour this whole time while it was 3 hours. Don't bitch now because it went off at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now you mad because you don't get no more show. No, bitch, you got just enough show. And come on at 9 o'clock, not coming on at 8 o'clock.
And you know what I was thinking? First of all, yes, because to me, I feel like that's when Raw was the best. And it's at that 9 to 11,
9 o'clock. It just felt different.
You know what? Because
I'm not supposed to be up watching this. Let's go.
Yeah, like it was weird because like when SmackDown came on at 8, it still felt like family. Like even though it was like despite the error, but like when Raw came on at 9 o'clock, that 9 o'clock just felt dirty.
To me, SmackDown was different because SmackDown was a different energy. It was a totally different vibe of the show. So it coming on from 8 to 10 on a Friday night. That actually made sense because
remember Thursday for the longest.
Well, Thursday, but that Thursday, Friday night, like that 8 o'clock for that type of show was cool. But Monday Night Raw, just that was different. That felt Monday Night Raw was a show that was not supposed to come on while the kids were still up. Okay, the kids were supposed to be in bed by 9. Oh, the kids in the bed by 9. Guess what? 9:05 Monday Night Raw coming on. Like that's how that worked out. And then we got what we got for those years. And then once they went trade public, then they decided we're going to do 3 hours and we're going to come on at 8 o'clock. And then that's just when it went to, that's when it's been the shit that it's been. UPN back in 2002.
Right.
Clive, boy.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't going to lie, Clive.
Yeah.
You giving Leo a run for his money, boy. You giving Leo a run for his money.
Yeah,
you better stop it. You better stop it. We're gonna send you a check with nothing on it either. You best to calm it down.
No. It had something on it. It had a signature of Franchize King 2 code. Put it in the frame.
Yeah. That's about it. Just right next to Leo. But hey man, but nah, man. I really do think that First of all, Mitch, man, appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. We try, man. We try, man. We are who we are. We do how we do, and we appreciate you, man. So we thank you for that, man.
I mean, look, you got the bald and the not bald dynamic going on. You know what I'm saying? You got the handsome and the handsome going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got our
generations and gaps in our years and what we watch. So yeah, most definitely, man. But yeah, man. Now wrestling was different then, and when it came on at 9 o'clock and it went off about 11:05, sometimes 11:15. That was what made Raw. That's what made the show the show. That's why I say, man, give it back that 2 hour and 20 minute, kind of 15-minute showtime, man. Where, man, you just every show you just really gonna put your best foot forward, and with you having the quantity of people that you have, you can really put your best foot forward and do just enough. So. And the commentary got to be on point, we I don't know if we'll ever get that ever again, but
Taz and Michael Cole, King and JR, like them was two great commentary teams at the same damn time.
Yeah, that really was, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Puppies.
Yeah, and then you got Taz and Michael Cole. That shit was banging. Mitch, but also, man, you know, our excuse me. Whew, man, excuse me. We also live stream, you know, Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw, every pay-per-view. We're on WWE, AEW. We'll try to get some to the other ones, but sometimes their pay-per-views line up with other shows that we're doing. So it's like, it's conflict of interest sometimes. But man, you know, turn on the bell notifications, man. You know, we'll be live tomorrow. We do other stuff, you know, outside of the live reviews. You know, we try to mix it up and just talk a little bit of what everybody wants to talk, man. That's the whole point. It ain't just about the people of now, it's the people of old, the people of the present, it's people of the future. We want to talk to everybody, man. So again, we appreciate
Make sure to
you,
hop
man.
on that YouTube page.
Clive,
Click
you
the
already know
interview
what it
tab
is, man.
and
You
check out
always
our
showing love, baby. So appreciate you, Clive, man. Always, man.
and make sure to hop on the YouTube, click on the interview tab. Make sure you check out our interviews, Mickey James, Eric Bischoff, DDP, Godfather, Jordan Grace, all that good stuff. So,
For sure.
make sure you do that
Shout out
too.
to Antonio, who showed up tonight, man. Appreciate you coming on. Of course, Champ, Earl, man. Y'all attendance checked out. Don't worry, y'all ain't got no tardy slips coming. Y'all good. You know, Leo been tripping, boy. He ain't show up for the pay-per-view. He ain't show up for Raw. He ain't show up for this. Hey, man, we got to check on Leo, man. We got to make sure he good. But if he good, boy, you in trouble. Because I think you've been demoted to homeless. You let Earl you're gonna have Earl out here putting you in a box on the corner somewhere, my boy. Leo, I need you to show up, man. But as you can see, man, we love to have fun on the show, man, and just talk a little shit with the people. We all have fun. We're all a family. We don't care who you are, what you do, what you live. We just ask that you come on, be respectful to one another, and enjoy and talk, man. We all love this crazy thing we call wrestling. So therefore, man, come with your A game.
Clive says Tag will pay you money for live streaming. So Clive, I just looked up Tag and they're trying to put me on the dating site. Don't get me divorced. And you need to send that link so I can know what the hell you talk about, man. Because that shit,
right.
That shit said tag.com. Then they brought up like
will
searches.
Pay you money for live streams and
black people meeting all kind of shit. No.
All right, man. All right. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Send
I don't
Send
need to be in
link.
no. I ain't trying to mess with the Russian mob. I'm good, man.
Hell no. Send that link.
I'm good, man. But no, man, bro. Tomorrow we will have our tag team over under. Just kind of let you guys know. I guess we'll kind of announce it now. I guess we're gonna do a few more episodes of these over under. We will have a series finale, not a series finale, season finale. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Season finale. We will have one. We're gonna try to finish up at the end of 2023. We're gonna take a little time away from the over under. We're not going away from it. We're gonna still keep doing it, but we want to take a break, kind of gather up some new people, and come with a different approach. But we wanted to try this new thing out, and y'all been very receptive of it. So we most definitely want to continue it. But we also have other stuff we want to kind of get to and want to touch on too. So we got quite a few of those. We still got a couple of weeks out, so don't worry. We got a couple more for y'all. But tomorrow will be the tag team edition. We're gonna do one more tag team edition of over under, and then of course we'll have our Friday night block party. Rampage, SmackDown, and then of course oh no, we ain't got a pay-per-view. Damn, I was about to say we got a pay-per-view coming up. No, we ain't got no pay-per-view for a couple more weeks. So yeah, we'll do what we do, and then we'll see y'all then. Mitch says awesome. All bases. That's what's up. Hey, we try to, Earl. I'm sorry, Mitch. Sorry, Mitch. We try to, man. We try to cover every basis. We try to, but not only do we cover the shows, but then we just try to, we try to shoot from the hip, man. We try to have a little fun and just, talk wrestling, man, regardless if it's in the past, present, what we think in the future, or whatever, man. We try to have that conversation, man. So we appreciate you, man, for finding us and hanging out with us. Penelope may be in solitary. I'm
pretty in solitary. She cleaning the toilets, bro.
Penelope is gonna find. If it's a live stream for a pay-per-view, Penelope's showing up, man. She gonna find.
Well, that's Earl Boo.
She's showing up all this time.
Hey, that's Earl Boo. That's his baby.
You know it, man. Earl, he know he about to send that cake with the foul in it, man. Ain't nobody why he playing. He about to send that cell phone into the jail, man. You ain't tripping.
Earl be over there sending Penelope pics of his feet with peanut butter on them. Like, yeah, you hungry?
Wearing a thong, hell yeah.
The thong sandals. Earl be like, come here, you little
Hey,
nasty.
man, you can't break them two up, man. Ah, man. Oh, hell no, man. That's his boo, man. That's his boo thing. He gonna ride for his boo thing, and she gonna ride for him. But
Hey,
but no, man.
Earl and Penelope, y'all go together like rats in New York.
You stupid as shit. You stupid.
We love y'all.
Goddamn, you know what? And that, ladies and gentlemen, lets you know it's been an hour and 10 minutes. We've been on TV. We've been on TV. We ain't on TV. We have been on here too long. See, we've been on too long. It's time.
We got the Impact Network deal.
It's time to go. It's time to get off. Look, Earl laughing at you, Clive. Rats in New York. You see, hey, again, get your boy. Come, Mitch, Antonio. When I tell you come get your boy, that just lets you know he done went off the rails, and somebody need to come get him. So you know, I mention your name. I say, hey, come get your boy, man.
Hey, before we get out of here, hey, who this remind me of? Whoop.
Which one?
With that being said,
which one? We ain't gonna go there. We gonna get the hell off, man. Hey, but again, tomorrow we will see y'all for the over under, man. You know, over under, and for our newer people, our over under series is our series where we talk about wrestlers, past, present, and the future stars coming up. As far as overrated, underrated, underappreciated, just overrated, or just perfectly where they're at, like they are what they are, or either as far as good or bad, just kind of where you know what you think of this person, this wrestler, no matter what. Mitch, man, again, bro, we appreciate the hell out of you, bro. Just hit the notifications, man. We don't try to do too many late night shows, but most of it, we come on after the show, so but we do shows a little earlier in the day. So just turn on the notifications, man. And when your boys is on, we on, man. And if you can't catch us live, catch us when you can. And we appreciate y'all, man, because you could be doing anything better than chilling with us.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, I'm the franchise. He's the king. And we got a word from a good friend of the GOW, Mickey James.